welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to understand how to use AI to summarize Google Docs and store the summary in Google Sheets. So here my objective is that whenever I'm going to upload a new file in my Google Drive, then automatically OpenAI should generate the summary for that file. And after generating the summary, automatically all the details should be added over here in my Google Sheets as a new row. So now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Google Drive with my OpenAI and Google Sheets using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So now here to see the working of this automation and to learn this process step by step, let me all take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. In this video, I'll show you how to automatically summarize Google Docs stored in your Google Drive and save the key points in Google Sheets using an AI agent. It's a great way to save time, stay organized, and quickly review important info across multiple documents. So as you all know that I worked with a lot of documents saved in Google Drive like meeting notes, reports, and client briefs. And going through each one manually to get the key points takes a lot of time. So by using an AI agent to automatically summarize the content of these Google Docs and save the summaries in Google Sheets, I can review the important information in one place without reading every document in full. This helps me stay organized, save time, and easily track key insights across multiple files, especially when managing multiple projects or clients. Alright, so here on my screen you can see my Google Drive folder that I've already created with the name Documents. And here my objective is that whenever I'm going to upload a new file over here under this folder, then automatically OpenAI should generate a summary for the same. And after generating the summary, automatically all the details should be added over here in my Google Sheets as a new row. So now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Google Drive folder with my OpenAI account and my Google Sheets using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So here to access the Pabbly Connect, you need to search for pabbly.com/connect in your browsers and it will take you to the homepage of Pabbly Connect. So here you can see two options, that is sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see our Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, here I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So I'm going to give the name as how to use AI to summarize Google Docs and store the summary in Google Sheets. And now here to giving a name to my workflow, it is asking me to select the folder. So in the left side corner of this dashboard, you can see a folder section under which you can see the multiple folders that I've already created with different names to save my workflows accordingly. So in this particular case, I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select the folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, we are going to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here, and it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. Alright, so now let's move back to our Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this, that means action is the response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So I'm going to select my trigger application as Google Drive as I am uploading new files in Google Drive. And here I'm going to select my trigger event as new file in a specific folder, so that whenever a new file in a specific folder is uploaded over here in my Google Drive, then automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response, or you can say automatically this entire workflow is going to get triggered. Alright, so now here to connect my Google Drive with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Google Drive account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on the sign in with Google. Here I'm going to select my desired account. And then I'm going to click on this allow and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly authorization successful. So here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then it is asking me to select the folder or the subfolder. So here I've already shown you that I have my folder with the name documents. So I'm going to select that particular folder, and now here after selecting the folder, I'm going to click on the save and send test request. But here before clicking on the save and send test request, you need to upload a new document over here in your Google Drive folder. So for that, let me all take you back to my folder. So I'm going to upload a new file, but here before uploading the new file, I need to make this folder shareable to anyone with the link in order to make my files readable to OpenAI. So for that, I'm going to click on my folder name, and from here I'm going to click on this share, and from here I'm going to click on the share again, and then a dialog box is going to appear in front of you. So here you need to update this general access. So here you can see that currently this general access is restricted, so I'm going to update it to anyone with the link, and here after updating the general access, I'm going to click on this done, and you are all done with this. So now after updating the general access, we are going to upload a new file over here in our Google Drive. So here let me tell you that I have saved my document as a PDF format over here, as OpenAI can only read the PDF and the image format. Alright, so here I've successfully uploaded a new file. So now let's move back to our Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to click on the save and send test request, and here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the web view link, web content link of the file, and some other details as well. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So let me tell you that Google Drive is a pooling based application. That means it will capture the new responses within 10 minutes. And here if you wish to set the trigger time, then you need to click on the three dots, and from here you need to select set trigger time, and then a dialog box is going to appear in front of you. So from here you can set the trigger time. So here by clicking on this drop down menu, you can see the minimum trigger time is 10 minutes and maximum as 24 hours. So I've selected the minimum trigger time, and then I'm going to click on the save, and with this we have successfully set up a trigger over here. So once we have received new file through Google Drive, then automatically I want to give this file to OpenAI to generate a summary for the same. So for that, I'm going to connect my OpenAI account with Pabbly Connect in this action step given over here. So I'm going to select my action application as OpenAI, and here I'm going to select my action event as extract content from PDF or image, so that it could read the PDF and generate a summary for the same. And now here to connect my OpenAI account with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add a new connection. If your OpenAI account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me to enter the API token. So following the instructions given below, here I've already logged in my OpenAI account, and from here I'm going to access the API keys given in the left side bar. And here under API keys, you can see some existing keys over here. So I'm going to generate a new key, and here I'm going to give the name as summary, and then I'm going to select the project as default project, and then I'm going to create the secret key. So this is the API key generated, so I'm going to copy it, moving back to Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to paste the API token. Now after entering the API token, I'm going to click on the save, and here you can see we are now successfully connected. So now moving forward, here it is asking me to select the OpenAI model. So I'm going to select the model as GPT-4o Mini. You can select the model as per your need, and then it is asking me to enter the image or the PDF URL. So it says enter the image or the PDF URL here. Supported file types are these. Ensure that the URLs are publicly accessible and downloadable. So now here, instead of entering the URL manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I received in my trigger step or my previous action steps. Mapping makes the text dynamic, so that when you're going to receive new response from Google Drive, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So I'm going to map the web content link of the file, and then here is asking me to enter the prompt. So in this prompt field, I need to enter the prompt that I want to give to AI to generate a proper summary for this document. So let me add the relevant prompt. Alright, so here I've successfully added a relevant prompt where I've added some instructions for the AI. Now here after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received a message content generated, where we have received the entire summary generated by OpenAI. Alright, so with this we have successfully set up this action step as well. So now after generating the summary for our document, I'm going to add this summary generated in my Google Sheets as a new row. So for that, I'm going to add another action step over here, and here I'm going to select my action application as Google Sheets, and here I'm going to select my action event as add a new row. And now here to connect my Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Google Sheets account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on the sign in with Google. Here I'm going to select my desired account, And then I'm going to click on this allow and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. Authorization successful. So here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then it is asking me to select the spreadsheet. So I've already shown you that I have my spreadsheet with the name document summary. So I'm going to select that spreadsheet over here, and then I'm going to select my sheet as sheet 1, and then it is asking me to enter the document name, link and summary generated. So basically these are the fields that I've added over here in my Google Sheets. So again here let me map all these details. So here for the document name, I'm going to map the document name over here. So I'm going to search for the document name. This is the document name over here. Here for the link, I'm going to map the link. And here for the summary generated, I'm going to map the summary generated by OpenAI. And now after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully added the new detail over here in our Google Sheets. So let's go and check it. And here you can see we have received a successful details where we have received the document name, link and the summary generated by OpenAI. Alright, so with this we have successfully set up entire automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have selected a trigger as Google Drive and our action as OpenAI and Google Sheets. So that whenever a new document is uploaded over here in our Google Drive, then automatically it is going to share that file with OpenAI to extract the content and generate the summary for the same. And after generating the summary, automatically all the details are going to be added over here in our Google Sheets as a new row. Alright, so these were the steps to how to use AI to summarize Google Docs and store summary in Google Sheets. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, then you can write it at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit www.pabbly.com. Now, if you liked our video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.